No, he's taking the bigger logs away. Maybe. Or, wait a minute. There we go, much better.
All right, guys, today we're going to check out Isaac Ostrom, the TileCoach's new screed strip product to help us get more consistent, better made shower pans. It's the sloped part of a shower that you stand on that allows the water to flow into the drain. Shower pans are very difficult to make, and the TileCoach has come up with a product that makes it a lot easier for you to get a perfect shower pan. Wow, let's check it out.
All right, so we're trying out a new product made by TileCoach. It's a self-adhesive. We used to make these out of the wallboard. We'd have to make sure we had enough left up lying around or left over from the job. It was kind of a pain in the butt. It's a pre-made piece, 5 feet long, nice and straight. The thing I kind of like about it is a peel and stick self-adhesive. Yeah, dude, that works pretty good. What we'd normally do, we'd do this exact same thing, and we'd have our strips cut out of the wallboard, and then we just screw it in at laser level. Well, now we can just pull this little adhesive off, stick it to the wall. Did a test piece because I was afraid this board isn't very smooth. It's got some texture to it. So I just took the scrap piece that I have here and stuck it to it to see how well it stick. Seems like it's gonna stick pretty well. So, you know, this is something we would normally do anyways for mudding. Like to have something hard to screed off of. If you do this out of mud rails, you can dig into it and then you got to restart over and fill it in. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. So I've always done this, but we're trying out a new product, maybe make this a little easier. Pull off the corner a little bit, and then we can get Freddy Fat Fingers out of the way. Kind of lightly stick it there. That's pretty good there. Give it a little push, and then we just have our laser set up and we just go like this, and all I'm doing is just barely covering the laser line. Pull a little bit, just give it a light press because this is pressure sensitive adhesive, so if you push it real hard it's going to stick real good, and if you just barely push it you can actually take it back off a little bit. I'm not going to because I don't want to break this, but that's how pressure sensitive stuff works. So now, yeah, see, I'm just barely covering the laser line. See, that one I didn't really stick, so then we just go like that. Now that we know that we have it where we want it, we give it a nice firm pushing to, and there we go. Now, one of the advantages of this, I don't know if it ever caused a problem, but I understand what Isaac's talking about. The mortar will get locked into this little dovetail groove so that this way the mortar, and this all becomes one monolithic structure with the mud bed. Also, this is a little bit thicker and wider than the 1/2-inch board that we would commonly use. So it gives you a little bit more of a ridge to ride on. Yeah, it seems like it's stuck pretty good. I mean, obviously you don't want to beat on it super hard, but this seems like this is going to work really well. Definitely, if you struggle with doing mud and shower pans, you know, I would definitely recommend this. This is how we always do it. Nice thing about this is you can also actually do this with a water in, water out system, because the way we do it, we would screw it in. Well, you can't do that with a traditional pan liner. This you can, so you could stick this right to the wallboard for a water in, water out system, and you don't run any screws in through your liner. So far, so good. We'll see how it goes when screeding, but should work really well. I like it. That's really nice. This is one less thing to do. Like I said, I was worried about how sticky this adhesive was and how it was going to stick to this textured board. A smooth board, oh, this would stick like nobody's business. You're not getting it off. But it seems like it sticks pretty well to this textured board, the Ardex board. I know like Weedy board, they have a little bit more cement and it's a little smoother, so it'd stick really good to that. All the other cement boards are fairly smooth, so, you know, no issues I would say with it sticking to that.
What, is the foam pretty good and stiff, huh?
Yeah, it feels like 3-pound foam, that's a density measurement. That's what a lot of the foam pans are made out of. So yeah, there's no issue there. Yeah, it feels like pretty dense foam.
What kind of time do you think we would save doing this? Because we usually we're gonna get out our Makita saw. We're gonna make screed strips out of it, and we'd set the saw with the guide at 2 inches. and we cut out these
Yep.
screed strips. So it's just taking away at least one extra step
Yeah,
here.
it's taking away one step, and yeah.
I like the adhesive on there. That's pretty handy. Just get that thing on there where you want it and peel it off.
Just a touch long. We'll just shave a little bit off. We'll just shave a little bit off.
And then in this next series of footage, I'm going to show Jason making the pan, packing the pan. And when everything is said and done, we'll give our final assessment.
Because, I mean, I just touch it there, and that works out pretty darn good. That works out really good doing that. It's not in my way. And you just pull it off like that and just barely cover that line. Wish the adhesive maybe was a little thicker. I mean, it sticks good. It would probably stick to a little more textured stuff if it was just a little thicker, but I don't know how thick you can get that stuff, you know. It's probably don't have much of a choice. I mean, it is what it is on that stuff. Man, this is really slick. I mean,
That'll be fine. What's the pro tiler's beef with using the screed sticks, do you think?
well, it makes it so you don't get good at mud. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I'm not that good at mud. Probably because of it. But at the same token, I don't have to worry about digging into my perimeter or none of that stuff. So, you know, pick your poison. This makes it easy so I can just, you know, I can just go like that. I don't have to worry about digging into anything.
And as you can see when Jason's doing this, he's just using that exterior screed strip as a guide. And you can see when you have that.
Oh, I'm using it upside down. That's why.
You can see when you have that exterior screeding strip, you have a guide for the level around the outside. So you're just setting that screed strip.
I'm literally just connecting 2 points.
Connecting 2 points.
That's all I'm doing.
You're setting the screed strip a 1/4 inch higher per foot than the drain. And since this is a contained system, this screed strip is going to be buried underneath waterproofing. So that screed strip will just live inside the shower pan, buried underneath all the waterproofing. All right, guys, there's the shower pan. Okay, guys, so you saw that video. You saw us use TileCoach's new screed strips that you can order from TileCoach.com. TileCoach, thank you so much for sending us this great product. Thank you for making this great product.
I like it. That's really nice.